The Industrial Decarbonisation Challenge exists to kickstart the decarbonisation of the major industrial regions of the UK. And one of the major industrial clusters is called Hynet here in the northwest, and they have been developing an important programme to decarbonise this region.
So Hynet is a large-scale industrial decarbonisation project looking to decarbonise energy-intensive industry across the northwest of England and North Wales, and we're doing that in two ways. We're developing a low-carbon integrated hydrogen system which will supply low-carbon fuels to industrial users, and we're developing a carbon capture storage project. The two integrate together, and that gives us Hynet as a whole entity. We've been developing the project since 2016, and we have around 40 major industrial partners. Many household names, all energy-intensive users, all looking towards Hynet infrastructure to decarbonise.
So we're here at Hampton Cement Works in Pagewood today, in Mould. It's a fantastic facility in the sense of it's going to be our first carbon capture facility in the UK. We're hoping to capture 800,000 tonnes of CO2 when the facility becomes operational in around 2027.
As part of the Hynet project, E&I's transportation and storage system is going to take CO2 from hard-to-abate industries and store it safely in the depleted reservoirs in Liverpool Bay. Initially, we'll take about 4.5 million tonnes per annum, rising to 10 million tonnes a year. The Hynet project allows Eni to repurpose and reuse many of our existing assets and resources which would otherwise be decommissioned. It allows us to actively contribute to the UK's net zero ambitions, but more than that, it allows us to build a consortium of like-minded companies focused on delivering a low-carbon economy in the region and all of the associated benefits that that brings.
Cadent's been involved in Hynet from the very beginning. There's 125 kilometres of gas pipeline that we're exploring, which is going to take hydrogen from the production centre up to industrial users up and down the region. This is a brand new energy vector and a new system that the UK is going to need to get to net zero. Hynet's really important globally. It's a first-of-a-kind project that takes hydrogen to industrial users. And it's not just hydrogen to next door, it's hydrogen to a whole ecosystem. And so in doing that, we've got to design how it works, how you retail hydrogen, how the system operates, how you store it. And that's why it's so important.
We've invested over £33 million of public money in Hynet. And of course, the major contributions also come from the industrial partners in the region. It's one of the clusters in the UK that's aspiring to be the world's first net zero industrial cluster.
UKRI funding has been absolutely essential in getting a project of this scale off the ground. This is a first-of-a-kind project looking at the whole value chain of hydrogen from production to use. And without that seed funding, we wouldn't be able to do all the engineering work and the design work that you need up front of any final investment decision.
Projects such as this are very firmly rooted on delivering climate change benefits. They're anchored on their engineering fundamentals, but they're about much more than that. They're about creating new socio-economic opportunities, about developing new talent, developing new technologies. It allows us to maintain existing high-value, high-quality manufacturing jobs, and that's something we're very proud to be a part of.